Hey everyone, this is Angela with Word and Home, and today I'm going to be showing you how I revamped this little Dollar General Christmas ornament. So the first thing that I'm going to do to my little Christmas ornament is I'm going to cut the tag off, and then I'm going to sand these words off of the front with a sanding block. And this process is pretty easy, and it won't take you very long at all to get it all sanded off of there. Once it's sanded, I just wipe it clean, and then I'm just going to use some acrylic paint in light ivory and just give my little ornament a good coat. I think it took about 2 coats to get the coverage that I wanted on this one. So now that my paint is all dry, I'm going to use some scrapbook paper, and I have cut 3 little Christmas trees using my Cricut out of this leopard print paper from Hobby Lobby. And I'm just going to take some Mod Podge, and I'm going to apply that to the back of each of my trees, and then I'm just going to apply it to the front of my ornament. The tree in the middle, I did attach just a little bit higher on my ornament. So now that all my trees are attached, I am going to use a 2020 that is cut from vinyl, and I used my Cricut with this as well. And I just take a little piece of transfer paper, and I just rub that down well on top of my 2020, and then I'll just pull that transfer paper up, and my 2020 comes with it, and then I can just put that right below my tree that's in the middle. So then I just use my little tool and press that down well. And then on the very bottom, I have cut the words "One Wild Year," also using my Cricut. And I'm going to follow that same method of using the transfer paper, and I'll put it on the very bottom of my ornament. So now that my trees and my lettering is all attached to the front of my ornament, I'm going to take that Mod Podge once again, and I'm just going to go over the top of my trees and then my lettering and my 2020, and just make sure that you get all the edges and the corners of your Christmas trees attached well. Okay, so next up, I'm going to use this black acrylic paint, and I'm just going to paint that metal detail on the top of my ornament. Just make the metal look a little more aged. And then I'll also take some paint and lightly brush it all the way around my ornament on the edges, and then some on the crevices on the center of my ornament to add a little color to that as well. Now that all of my black paint has dried, I'm going to once again take some Mod Podge, and I'm just going to give one last coat to my ornament all the way over on my trees and all my lettering, just to give it one more layer of protection. So the very last thing that I want to do is I'm going to take some of this raffia that I have pulled apart just so it's a little wispier, and I'm just going to tie a simple little bow. And I'm going to use just a little dab of hot glue from a hot glue gun, and I'll just attach that to the front. Now, if the ends of your raffia are hanging down a little bit too low, don't forget that you can always kind of scrunch that with your fingers just to make that raffia just a little bit tighter and a little more scrunched up. And that's it, guys. This little Dollar General ornament was easily transformed into a 2020 ornament for Christmas. For more great ideas just like this one, please visit wordandhome.com.